I said I was gonna change this tube without any tools. So let's do that. Pop off the cap. This is gonna be a mess because this is a slime tube, but pop off the cap. And I'm just gonna stick my finger in here and get a piece of it up. I'm just gonna go around. This one's pretty easy. I'm just gonna keep going in a circle, pulling one of the lips over the rim, just like this, with my fingers. So I have that. Then I'm gonna go back to where the stem is, and I'm going to pull it through the rim. And this has water in it too, because I just washed the tire. I'm gonna pull that stem out just like this. I'm just gonna peel this tube out. I'm not fully dismounting the tire. There's no need to do that. So I'll peel this out. I'm just going slow because, like I said, this is a big old mess. And I want to try to find where it exploded on me because this is a slime tube. It's not supposed to break so easily. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna inspect the rim a little bit because again, it failed and I'm not really sure why. Because I think it failed when it was in storage, so I don't know if I had some kind of pressure issue or what. Just cleaning up some of this mess that's still in here. Okay, so what I do is on the rim there's supposed to be what's called a spoke strip, and it protects the tube from the metal of the rim if there's anything sharp, you know, like the spokes coming through. So I'm just gonna run my thumb. Honestly, probably need to replace this tire. It is a little bit loose and slightly dry rotted, but again, $20 bike, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm just running my finger in here to see if there's anything sharp, and there is not. So if you don't have a replacement spoke strip here, what I do is just take a roll of black electrical tape and just start it and just go around it, I don't know, 10 times or whatever. So I don't need to replace that, that's all good. Don't feel anything sharp, so let's just put the new tube in there and hope it was a fluke of a failure. So a lot of people will slightly inflate this to insert it. I don't think that's totally necessary. I don't normally do it. You totally can. Maybe that's why my tube failed, who knows? But all I'm doing is taking the valve, facing it the right direction, sticking it in the tube or in the tire, and then I go ahead, before I do anything else, stick the valve through there and put your cap on, and that'll hold it in place. And then as you go around tucking this in under the one lip, make sure it's all facing the right direction. You do not want any twists in this tube, you're in trouble. So let's get it tucked in. Another thing is, make sure you're using the right size tube. Just read your tire, find out. So here, I'm gonna make sure, yep, this looks good. So I'm gonna stand it up. Again, no tools, probably because this tire needs replaced, but just gonna peel the tire back onto the rim where both lips are there. Just like that, I'm ready to inflate. So I'm gonna grab the inflator and we'll pump it up. So I've got my little portable inflator that straps onto the bike. Come in here, you leave it down, put it on tightly, and then lift up the lever. Just like that. And this one has a little hand deal. Get it started. I like to stop and make sure the lip is catching on both sides beautifully. That one's good. Now we just bring it up to spec. This one says 40 PSI, so I'll do that and put it on. We're done.